Well, we've heard of Jock itch, but Jock tax? The Garden State has us scratching our heads over a tax on visiting athletes. According to a report, if Super Bowl quarterback Peyton Manning loses on Sunday and continues with the Broncos next season, his New Jersey tax bill would be more than his paycheck for the game. Dee Behnke says it's taxation run amok, and Rick Unger has never met a tax he doesn't like. No, just kidding. You're actually against this one as well.
Yeah, this is going to be not much of an argument today. I don't know.
It's unfair, and plus
but we
Peyton
can talk
Manning.
about Jock.
You got to be nice to Peyton Manning now.
Sure.
You know, I know you're dying
to the side. Yeah.
Well, okay. No, but there's so many taxes, and of course Rick being the liberal that he is, although he's a rich liberal, so you know he doesn't want to lose odds. I know you hate that, but it's true.
Limousine liberal, I love it.
Limousine liberal.
Yes. That's right. But Peyton Manning, I mean, look, this is one of the dumbest taxes, but there are several dumb taxes, but this is not fair to Peyton Manning. Yeah.
There's more than several. I mean, what I found that was amazing, so basically, if he continues to play in the next year, his salary will be over $15 million in New Jersey. That will bump him into, because this will be played in the new year, the 51% tax bracket. So that means he'll be paying 51% of the bonus that he got for playing in the game. Just for the days, right. So he's going to pay about $100,000
welcome to France.
Play the game.
To New Jersey or France.
I don't even think France, France wouldn't do this to a football player.
51%. That, to me, that's just amazing.
I'm not sure I have that much of an allergic reaction to taxing at 51%,
really?
But I do have an allergic reaction to taxing a guy who's in the state for 3 or 4 days.
I know, but it's still.
Well, 51% is a state tax? No, that's way too high.
No, 51% is I'm assuming it's his total tax bill.
Guys,
so that makes it okay?
Everybody forgets that not all that long ago, maybe for me, you guys are very young, we had a tax in this country that went over 90%.
So why does that makes 51 okay?
And it didn't disincentivize anybody.
I don't believe that for a second. If you're getting taxed 90% of your last dollar, there's absolutely no way you're going to go out there and do it.
Did we make it through the pre-Reagan years?
But just barely. I think that's how we got swept into office. Because it was a total disaster. Ask Carter how that worked out.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
But ask every president before Carter how it worked out.
This is so bad, so un-American, because it's anti-capitalism, and here's a very talented football player making a ton of money, and this is what the Democrats want to keep doing. They keep wanting to tax successful people.
No, you can't blame this on Democrats.
Oh, I'm totally blaming it on Democrats.
This is just a stupid tax.
This is an old tax in New Jersey, and actually there are other states that do it, but you can blame the Democrats. This is well before Christie. I know you want to blame Christie.
It is very hard to feel sorry for Peyton Manning. I mean, he's not like the perfect person to make this argument against, because I don't think he would even notice $100,000 where it went here or there. Does that change anything?
No, I mean, it's still against the principle. It shouldn't happen. I mean, 51% of anything, I mean, that's not what our country's all about. That's what France does. We don't want that, and France does even more than that.
But you guys are focusing on the percentage. I think you have the right argument here, but I think you ought to be focusing much more on the fact that you're taking a guy who comes into the state for a matter of days.
Yet the percentage
and he's
is the
not
same
even. By the way, he's not even really earning the money for those days. It's on Super Bowl day that he's getting paid, and charging him a tax. That's crazy.
Who else does this apply to besides athletes? Is it only athletes? It's a law that's designed.
I think it's just the jocks, because it's the jock tax.
It is.
It's just the jocks.
Every state will charge you tax if you spend a certain amount of time in the state making money.
Yeah, but
not a day, not 7 days.
Isn't it an argument for a simplified tax code? I mean, this is what we always find is these archaic little fractions of a tax where it comes out and it shows something insane, and you say to yourself, if we just had a flat tax, if we just had a simplified tax code, everything would be out front, it would be on the table. Why don't we have that?
Yeah, I think we need a fair tax and/or a flat tax. Both are good, because right now, I mean, the people who get away with it are the ones who have the big, high-paid attorneys.
Isn't that Peyton Manning, though? Won't he get the high-paid attorney to do something about this?
It's still not right.
There's got to be a way around it.
He can, but you know what? If you want a simpler tax code, and who doesn't support that, get rid of all those corporate welfare provisions in the tax code. That's what's filling it up.
The corporate tax, but of course, in our country, we have the highest in the world.
No, we don't. Germany has a much higher corporate tax.
That's
I'm sorry, but that's
well,
a fact.
it's too high. That's for sure.
That's another
story.
So
is this tax.
I'm all for getting rid of every type of welfare there is. How about that? Let's agree on that. All welfare is gone.
But you've got to be willing to do both sides.
Oh, I am, absolutely. And so do you. You got to be willing to do both sides.
But when you argue about the tax code, you complain, which is reasonable. Remember what most of those provisions are.
I don't know if it's most of those provisions,
that is
but
what
I think that
it's special interest.
the idea,
tax breaks.
You don't think taxing someone at 90% disincents them from earning. You're just as happy to get up rather than going to the beach.
I think
you would get up and go to work
outrageous.
for 10%.
I would not want to pay 90%.
You would get up and go to work for 49%.
Yeah, actually, I would because I like what I do.
You don't want to give up 90% of what
no,
you make.
I don't. I do admit it. All I'm saying is I don't even know what I pay in taxes. My wife does. I don't. I go to work because I like going to work, okay? So all those people for all those years who lived in a tax system were at the top levels. They were paying 92%. They were still incentivized.
Well, Melissa makes the best point that we need to get rid of this.
Would you quit?
I would spend that extra day at home with my kids rather than going to work if I was being taxed at 92%.
But you'd still go to work the rest of the days, wouldn't you?
Not on the days that I was taxed at 92%.
You have an incentive.
All right, guys, we're going to leave it there. Thanks to both of you. Go have a drink. All right.
We're done.
Housing is storming.